So just kick the ball right on out there, like so you guys know the truth, right? From the outsider, the one who's not boots on the ground, who's not right there in the action, in the thick of it. The riots, that so-called LA, only only LA riots that I know of is the one in '92. This shit that you see staged is all fucking smoke, and it's all smoke. It's all it's bullshit. It's you know this is a fake riot. Okay, these people have they have brought in people to pretend like they're rioting. The same shit they did with BLM, all that, all this Democratic bullshit. These DNC parties is paying people to stage this action of some people fucking some shit up, and it's all bullshit. And it's California is democratically ran, so everything from the mayor with her punk ass, who ain't doing nothing for people who are black, on down to the fucking governor with his Democratic ass. I hate you guys. I hate Democrats. And I can't stand Maxine Waters either. I never thought I would say that, but you are a traitor. You are a traitor to your people, and it's the truth. And I got respect for my elders, so I won't call her out of her name. But she is a traitor, right? Because they are doing mostly for the Mexicans, the cartels. They cartels is in they lining their pockets and paying them good to make them look like they're representing a black mayor and all that. But that is bullshit, right? That is the worst mayor in the history of Los Angeles. And what I'm trying to tell you is that it's a struggle, right? It's because they're mad at Trump, so they're staging these little happenstances like they are really real, but it's all smoke and mirrors. It's cap. They are hiring people to do all that shit. And all they doing is riding around, fuck ICE, fuck ICE. This is nothing like the real riots that have ever took place that we participated in. And you so-called Hispanic, Latinos, a lot of you guys are perpetrating a fraud and you're playing both sides, and it's just fucked up because you playing yourself. It's like a dog chasing a tail. The one side are working for the government, and the other side is fighting, representing the illegal immigrants. And it's just like, yeah, anybody that is getting emotional, who look, like me and is dark, that shit is baffling. Because you have treasonous niggas that think that they want to get emotional and have a hand or say so in some people who have historically never fucked with us. I've seen a few ribbon cutting programs where they only did it for their own benefit, but and to get funding and all that, but they are not our friends, never been our friends. And anybody who publicly sides with them, you're not my friend. You a traitor. You are a fucking traitor. And it's not because of the prison thing, prison politics. No, it's from my pain. I have dealt with you Latino, and you're racist, extremely racist, and you're not my friend. So, with stuff like that, I won't pray for you. I won't say nothing. I'll just, I'll stay out the way. I don't want to get no shit on my shoe. But it's sad and it's a shame because some of you guys know that you guys are faking and doing this shit for the Democrats to get back at Trump, to make Trump look like what he's doing with the National Guard is overkill and provoking and creating these incidents. You're trying to make Trump look like he's racist. Meanwhile, half of Mexico is in LA. How fair is that for to the black people who went homeless and lost jobs? How fair is that to the black people who who suffered because of this? Is it really fair? The gentrification is partly due to cartel money. Yeah, I said it. So we're dealing with a racist, militaristic enemy in the Democrats. And I ain't going to put it no further. You can flag it or whatever it is, but I'm going to call it for what it is that this thing is staged in picked and selected places. Because why would the CHP know to block the freeway off? Because somebody's giving them, denied. Somebody's telling them, okay, so block the freeway off because we're going to stage a protest, and it's all fucking Osirian drama. It's all cap, all bullshit. Fake people do fake things, and so I just hope that in the end we get all these people that's been accumulated in America illegally, like, because that is really like an invasion to try to take what belongs to people who look like me. See, a lot of y'all don't even know that California is always been historically organically a black state, a black country, really. A lot of you guys don't know that Los Angeles were home of the Latin speaking Negroes. See, because you really never pay attention to how many Latin speaking Negroes exist in the Americas. See, a lot of y'all only think that we speak only English when we're a multi-ethnical black, various languages of niggas. Niggas just don't speak English. They speak all kind of languages here in the Americas. So, like if you go to Brazil, you're subject to see shit. More people speak Spanish just in Brazil than the whole country of Mexico and all the others. You got Brazil is about almost a billion people. Some of them speak Portuguese. Some of them speak Spanish. Some of them speak French. Even though Portuguese is a primary language, there is a lot of Spanish-speaking dark people over there in Brazil. And then other parts of Colombia. We ain't even going to speak on it. But you just think that because them people speak that language and you see the pale looking, the one that represents Mexico today, you think that them are the original Mexicans. They're not. They're not the original. Those are the Los Chinos, mestizos, who were later placed there to take over from the toppled Negro controlled Mexico. Mexico is a Negro state. America is all Negro. So once you know that they used to call this Negro land, then a lot of you don't know and you don't care to know. But if I touch one soul, then I've done the right thing. Yeah. So that's what it's all about, right? If you've always thought that California belonged to Mexico, and you think of a white face or the one that you see now with the black stringy hair, nah, they came later. And everything that you think you probably don't know. If you did, then you know that the real slavery took place on the West Coast, not the East Coast. The East Coast, the water was too cold to sail across the Atlantic. That is boo-boo a lie. But they were sailing on what? Passive water, right? Passive. That means the water was cold, right? What cool water has a smooth, easy to sail on sea. So that's why they call it the what? The Pacific Ocean, because it's passive. And the biggest slave trade you don't know about happened on the Trans-Pacific. And I gave it to you. I'm not telling you nothing new, but you just need to hear it again. Maybe even to massage it into your psyche during this lifetime, because we don't die. We just come back and come back. But our memories get wiped. So there's got to be somebody who can help resuscitate and remind people of their greatness, right? See, you have these people playing us, right, and trying to hide us. They're trying. This is our country. This is our world. And everything that you see now is bullshit. Democrat psyop. They mad because Trump got in office, and he didn't go to jail. And some of these people that are black are straight up traitors. Never would have nothing to do with the regular common Negro. That's the truth. And once you know that, then you start looking at these celebrities and stars in a whole different light. Once you know that they don't give a fuck about you, and they are the black people, the black boule. They are the people that, when you send your kids to universities, they indoctrinate them and put they poke their finger in their booty, and do all kind of things to your kid, and you think that you giving your kid the right start by sending them to one of these HBCUs when all the time these people are performing witchcraft rituals and spells and warlocks and witches in training and masons that they recruit from these so-called black HBCUs. And so once you know, you just know, But that's enough. We'll talk some more. It's a lot of stuff you probably don't know because the more that I find out, I see the more less that I know. I don't know enough.